Greetings. Welcome to the Yang Style Tai Chi course. I'm Michael Gilman. Today we are going to be looking at and examining one of the great training tools of the Tai Chi repertoire, Tui Xiao, or push hands or join hands. We've looked at this in the past, and we're going to take a closer look today at what is called four hands, or meaning, of course, you have a partner, two hands each. The previous look, we examined carefully the use of two hands, or one person using one hand. And this lesson, we're going to be looking at both people using two hands. We're also going to be looking at moving step push hands. Now, generally speaking, most schools, Tai Chi schools, use Tui Xiao or push hands in their training, and generally it's done in what's called fixed step, that neither person moves either foot. And it's a very good training for sensitivity, awareness, balance, and all of that. But there's a whole other element of reality that's missing if you don't move around and start to step. And actually in Tai Chi is what's called a grappling art, and so there's a lot of moving, jockeying for positions. So when training the moving step, we use various patterns of movement. Rather than just sort of a random movement, we train with various patterns, which I will be explaining to you. And so first we're going to look at the form of the push hands, and then we're going to look at how to make changes in directions and why, and then we'll be looking at the moving around. So my training partner, again, in this, if you would please, is Stephanie Morel. Hello, Stephanie. Greetings. And she is not mic'd, so anything that goes on, she's going to have to convey through me. So, say love you. Okay, so let's just get going. We generally speaking, I'll just remind you that the feet are closely placed together. You have the same, on most push hands, we have the same foot forward. In this case, we both have our right foot forward. In Chen style push hands, which is a different style, they tend to use, like if she had her right foot forward, I had my left foot forward, same side in it. But this is the Yang style that we're training, so we start off there. And just to review the single hand, we used push and neutralize. This was the horizontal, so the energy was moving horizontally. So what this is training is sensitivity, awareness, gathering the energy, you see, getting the whole body to move as a unit. And remember, I have a sort of problem with calling it pushing hands, because even though my hand is pushing her arm, it's my whole body and particularly the legs that are doing the work. So that's why Tui Xiao has a little bit better term. So this is single hand horizontal, then we had vertical, moving up and down. We had flip-flop, where I'm thrusting, a sort of a thrusting movement. We had fold and pile. Now, fold and pile is a movement that we're going to be using a lot today on our forehands. And good. And then we used a pull back kind of motion. Actually, or with even just with one hand, we used a pulling motion. So those are the basic techniques, and we're going to incorporate in the forehands, we basically incorporate all of those. We then did a little work on the Yang style. This is very traditional Yang style pushing hands, where we work using the 4 energies, Pang, Lu, Ji, and An. Now, just to review and remind you that the heel of the hand presses against the wrist and the elbow. I'm in Pang. Pang is my on guard position. My partner Stephanie is basically in pushing position. As she pushes, first we're going to do what's sort of the more traditional style. As she pushes, I neutralize by rolling back. Yeah. She then overcomes my rollback with press, directing her energy towards my center. I then neutralize that down, what we call Hua. She moves right into Pang. Then I push, she rolls back. I press, she neutralizes. So this is very simple, really. And again, when practicing, and particularly when starting, you must be very soft. You see, there's no reason. If I'm hard and do this, it disrupts the flow of our energy. As you work and as you get the sense, you can build up more firmness, you can build up more speed, but particularly in the beginning, it's very important to go slow and easy so that you get everything correctly done. That the push always goes to the center of the person. You see, my energy is now going off there. So the center of the person is now at an angle, so I change my attack and go to the center. Now, she has neutralized me. I'm twisted this way. Basically, my energy is then going to be coming back here. I'm in Pang, but she then pushes and overcomes that energy. So you're always working towards the center of your partner. So this is basically explaining the 4 energies. She is in Pang. Her energy is outward. It's a strong defensive position. She can, I have to be careful of the mic. She's in a very strong position. It's it's hard for me to get inside here, you see. So the thing that overcomes this energy that's expanding is what we call An, which presses, I kind of break through her defenses. And as I then follow through with an uprooting movement. So she's in Pang, she's ponging me, she's moving me. I disrupt it and I push. Now, push energy, this energy that's careening in, is met with what we call roll Lu or roll back. So she just takes me as I'm pushing and moves my energy right off to the side. And she brings this hand up so that I don't come in and knock her with my elbow. It's a very protective energy, and she can also threaten me, throw me, and all of that sort of thing. Okay, so Pang is overcome by An. An is overcome by Lu, or roll back. Now I'm twisted. Lu is overcome by what we call Ji, as I'm going to fold her in and press the energy back down into her. So Lu is overcome by Ji, or press, and Ji, or press, is overcome by what we call, there's different things, but at this point it's sort of another kind of a rollback, or Hua, neutralize. So now I get a chance to do the yin side, the yielding, and she gets to do the more aggressive. So as she pushes, I roll back, she presses, I neutralize down.